Hey y'all, thanks for checking out Euclid Mining. Today I'm going to be going over my new overclock settings for Ravencoin, Neoxa, and well, I still have Ethereum going, but that's going to be ending in just a couple hours. It's just a little after 12 o'clock here for me, and it's supposed to happen around 9 o'clock, so it's an eerie feeling. I feel like the band on the deck of the Titanic, still playing as everything's going down. There's nothing you can do. There's no way to escape this. It's going to happen. And today I just want to talk about my cards and go over some of the mining pools and difficulty for different coins and tokens. Also look at some prices, kind of make a little time capsule of today before the merge so I can go back later, or you can too, and just see where things were. So let's start off and look at my rigs. So we'll start with the 3060, and the 3060 is mining Neoxa. I am happy. It should be around 23 for these cards. 22 and a quarter, 22, almost 23, 22 and a quarter. So no, they're not exactly where they should be, but my temperatures are amazing and my power is down. Really probably about 140 would be where I'd be looking to get to at the top end. So being down at 130, I got a 135s in here. I'm happy with this, and really I'll need to fine tune these even more moving forward. As I do calculate the cost of mega hash to the amount more of power that I'll be using, and what will that be equivalent to if I use 5 more watts a month on this card for 24 hours a day. How much more money will I make compared to how much more money will it cost me? So that's something I'm going to have to play with and just tweak these cards down. And I'll do another video of those probably in the next week or so as I really lock these down. But it's been a little bit of an effort to get this kind of where it's at. So there it is there. Let's look at what's on mine really quick for the 3060 rig. Here it is here. We'll calculate that out. Of course, Ethereum is still in play, so it's there. But looks like Beam is number one. And I'll tell you, I've seen Beam before. I'm not sure what Beam does. But there it is. Neoxa is second on the list. Earlier today, Ravencoin was second on the list. Technically, I guess it's third on the list, and this is fourth, but you know what I'm saying. So these were swapped earlier today, but virtually making the same amount of money, $3.20 to $3.27. So you're looking at, $2 a month difference. So this is really a coin flip. It just depends on which one you think is going to go up higher in value. And that's something we're going to touch on just a bit as I show you a couple other pages. So anyway, let's just scroll down so we can just see everything. I got Firo in there, 318, Zero, Ergo. There's Flux almost $2. There it is, 156 for Ethereum Classic. And we're going to watch that one later on. That's going to be one to watch. Callisto, what else is in here? Anything else? Not much else to write home about. But there you go. So I just don't want to go too fast. So if you want to check out any of these, you can see them, and there they are. Also, another one to look at is the estimated rewards, to watch how these change in the next couple days. This is going to plummet. This is what's going to cause everybody to shut down, or the rewards are going to drop down. I mean, tremendous amounts. But will the price of the coin go up? And that's what these two guys right here should have been working on. And I'm going to touch on that, like I said, just a little bit later on. Let's just keep moving on. There's the 3060 rig right there, 8 card. Let's hop over to the 3060 Ti. And this rig, you can see I've been working on this morning for quite a little bit. I've gotten it running pretty good. I haven't had any trouble. Let's hop over here. And it was slowly increasing in my numbers as I was tweaking everything, and I'm pretty happy with it. 27 should be the number. Again, there's that one problem card. And I swear it's something that's going to be so obvious when I see it, because it just happens to be identical to the exact location where the other card is. The 3060 Ti is on top, 3060 is on the bottom, and those cards are both at the end. I think they're on that end. I'm thinking now more that they're on this end, but I'm not sure. I'm going to work on that. Anyway, let's skip over that guy. He makes me sad. But 27 is my number. I would say 160 is my number for power. This one here, I'm running 165, a little above what I want, but 27, almost 28. Here I'm running 27 at 150, so I'm down 10 watts from where I'd like to have been. Here again, I'm down 5 watts. I'm almost 28 here. I should be, like I said, around 27. I'm down 10 watts from where I really started from, 27, and I'm at 160. So I did have to go up and push on that one. I did push here. The temperature is high, and the settings aren't even maxed out. Really, I would say around 200 would be my final number here, and maybe 2100 over here-ish. You know, give or take a little bit of moving around. But 160 is really the power. I don't want to go too much more. I'm in the grow tent, right? You know my situation. You've watched the videos. If you haven't, go check them out. You know what I'm fighting in here. It is what it is. And my settings may be different than yours because of what I'm fighting. So I look at things a little bit different. Not that I don't look at power as being power and being wasteful if I'm not getting the return on the mega hash, but also power is heat. And maybe you have your rig open air. Maybe you have it in a facility where it's cooled, you know, by Arctic air pumped in from the Great North. But where I'm at, it's in a grow tent and it's in a house. So I'm doing what I got to do. Anyway, 70 degrees here. So that one's not where I want it to be. About 1.5 lower than what it should be, but nothing that I'm not going to be too upset about. Probably even drop that down in power a little bit, lose maybe another half a mega hash, be down 2 mega hash from where it'll be, but it'll be running better. I'll probably try to find that card as well. 27 on this one, running at full 160, and pretty much full where I'd want it to be over here as well. Overall, I'm happy. I'm content for now. Again, I have to fine tune this. I got to get the little screwdrivers out, you know what I'm saying, and really fine tune these. Not that I'm physically going to do that. I'm not insane, but I need to fine tune it in here. So we'll get to that. What I'm going to start doing, and this is it, before I look at that, let's click over here real quick and we'll look at the 3060ti. Where are ya? Right there. So let's take a look at that. Now we'll look at my numbers. What was I getting for the TI? I'm getting 2077, and over here 216 is what they're claiming I should get. Now that's probably right, and that's because of this card being down, you know, almost 10 mega hash, a solid 9, if not a solid 7 down, and then this one being down 1.5. So there's where that missing mega hash is. But for ballpark, and let's look at the numbers. Here we are. So Beam again, Ryo on top there too, number 2 there. Neoxa number 3, Ravencoin number 4. And again, we're going to be watching the rewards and how much you're going to be getting when that goes through. Flux getting, you know, $3.40 on some Flux. Conflux and Firo. Now just remember all these algorithms: Zelhash, Octopus, FiroPow, ProgPow, ClubPow. You know, a lot of these may be similar, but also a little different. There's our Ethereum Classic at $2.16. And there's not a whole lot after that. Callisto, not a whole lot after that that's going to get you anywhere. And not even that really. Callisto would have gotten you anything but almost $2. But really just looking at the numbers for argument's sake to be looking down the road when you want to look back at this video. So there you go. So yeah, what I really want to get into here, and I'm going to show you this quick, is right here is the overclocking templates and my flight sheets. So if you know you're watching my other videos, I've been putting out a lot of videos with flight sheets because I really want to get those set up. I want to get those set up for each rig, get it locked down, and really get those organized. So at any point, if I do want to move over, I could just move over and mine straight to it. Now, otherwise, I've talked about Zpool and Zergpool, which are the alternative to, say, NiceHash. And the good thing about them is that they mine the most profitable for that algorithm. And then you get to pick what you want to get paid out in. With NiceHash, they pay out in Bitcoin. In either one of these other pools, you could do Bitcoin, you could do Flux, you can get paid out in the coin you're mining or whatever you want. It's pretty cool. But what I want to do is get into these overclocking templates like Kapow. I started one, and I'm going to go through these and start setting these up. So when I do want to move, if I'm not on Zergpool or Zpool, I can just simply click the pool that I want or the flight sheet that I want, and then click the overclock profile that I want and be off to the races. So this is going to take a little time to get this done. Once I get it done, I'll share it with everybody. It'll be a work in progress, but I am looking to get to those. So that's going to be good. Let's look at the last one. That's that 4 GPU rig, which really 5 GPU, because I do have the A4000. Now I did move the A4000 over, and it is running terribly low from where it should be. I've got, where did I have that over here? Let's look over here at the A4000, which I think is right around here. And they think that Capsule should get about 26. My problem right now is that I am at 69 degrees. I did have that up there where it should be, and it was at 73, 74, then jumped up to 75. Yeah, that was, I had to drop that down. As soon as I touch the power, it just shoots it straight up. So I'm going to have to do a little tweaking on this one. That A4000 is Cortex. Maybe if this, I am not familiar, I will have to, this is going to be a lot of people's going to be saying that. I am not familiar with this algorithm and mining it. But this is why I want to have a flight sheet set for this, with even basic overclock settings, which then I can go into the future and go back and fine tune them, but at least get just a benchmark area, not even going to call it benchmark, but a starting point where I can go from here and move up. I don't have any of these set. So obviously, really not much difference in price. I'll be honest, at the price of Flux right now and what Flux is doing, I may just do Flux just for the hell of doing Flux. I'm not going to be making, but about a half a Flux a day. Flux, I remember one of my other videos, I said it was on sale. It was like 40 or 42 cents. Now it's at like $1.20, and a node that would have cost 1,000 Flux would have been 420 bucks back then. And I didn't pull the trigger. And now at like about 1,200, about $1.20 would be about 1,200 bucks. So yeah, that boat sailed, and I can just see the Flux ship going over the horizon as it gets away from me. I missed out on that one, and I looked at that one a lot. I looked at that one a lot, and I didn't grab it. But let's look at that A4000. Let's scroll down a little bit more. Ergo, 39 cents. Ethereum Classic, 26 cents. Let's see where that one ends up in another couple, even after tonight. And then nothing really else beyond that one. So we'll see where the A4000 takes me. This is a card that I got through another deal, and I just really wanted to get one, and I got it, and it's run great on Ethereum. It's meant for more of computer like animation or an artist, but not necessarily for much else besides Ethereum. In my opinion, it's not doing the greatest for the price point for the card. As Ethereum was going, when it was doing great, it was doing amazing. But when you put this down to, say, Ravencoin, and we look at that, right now you're making $1 a day, and then we come down here and you're making 50 cents a day. So literally cut in half so quickly. What else do I got going? I got the 480 and the 480 here. I got 2 more 480s out here, all doing Ethereum. I'm just going to run them to the end until this says, invalid, because there is no more shares to be had. That's when these will be turned on to something else. I have not worked out flight sheets or overclock settings for them. I will get to those. But these, let's take a look. I got the 580 and the 570. Let's take a look at those real quick. And the 570 won't come up, so I just do the 480s. And let's just look at those really quick on their own. Beam, Firo, and Neoxa. Let's throw in that 580 there. Beam, Firo, Neoxa, so all the same, nothing really changed. I didn't know if that other card sometimes makes a little bit difference in the mining, so we'll go with what it is. But right now, making $2.14 for all of those cards in just a few short hours. Well, Beam is actually doing well, which is half of that. But if we go down to Neoxa on that one, we're going to be doing 21 cents from $2.14. Yeah. And I just dropped almost 40 bucks on the fans for that card. So if you haven't seen that video, tossing more money out the window. That's exactly what I did there. But you know what? It is what it is. Beam. I'm going to start learning about Beam. I'll tell you that. I'll know everything there is to know about Beam from my next video that I put up about that one when I do the flight sheets. I can tell you that. So really not the happiest, but those cards are running amazing. I don't know if they're going to run as nice when we talk about other algorithms that are more core intensive. They're going to put out that more heat. They're going to use more power, and you know I'm fighting the fight in there. So anyway, there it is right there. For the most part, Neoxa, Ravencoin are what I'm going to be mining. I think I'm going to touch on that little thing I mentioned earlier before I get into the pools and showing the difficulty on all of these pools and some prices. But you know, what is Ravencoin and Neoxa doing to promote who they are and what they're doing? Okay, where can you use Ravencoin? Can anybody just right off the top of their head hit it in the comments down below? Where can you use Ravencoin? Go. You know, I don't pull anything, nothing just rolls off the tongue, right? If you talk about Ethereum, Ethereum can be used in many applications and used for currency in different ways. But when you talk about Neoxa and Ravencoin, you know, where exactly? So I did a little research on it, and here's what I got. And I don't want to drag it out with this. I'm going to do this quick, but this is from a year ago, and this was the only article I could find. And when I was looking at it, here are some of the places that use it. Whether they're still in business, I don't know. But here's a crypto poster company that takes Ravencoin. You know, looks like they do pillows, framed work, socks. You know, kind of cool. Some Ravencoin socks. Here's one that I like. H-Town Donuts. I think I would get the hot chocolate, but I think the rest of that picture would be exactly the way it looks. H-Town Donuts, I'm not recommending them, but I can't say that we're in Houston, Texas. So if you're over by H-Town Donuts, I don't know, stop in. You can use your Ravencoin on there. Let's see who else. Coffee, okay. So probably could get that mailed to you so you can use that online, so that works. A wine company, all right, 21 and up. Slime company, so if you wanted to get some slime for somebody, I don't know if anybody remembers that or if that really dated me. Or do you remember this one?
I don't know.
That's an old one. A candy machine that frankly looks like if it fell over would shatter into about 1,000 pieces. But you can buy candy. Those looks like Reese's pieces in there. Maybe any ET fans. Crypto casino. I'm not gonna talk much about that. I think that you got to be careful with any of those online casinos. Here is a thumb piano, and they accept Ravencoin. It's with two thumbs. I thought that was for one hand, like you held it like this in your hand and then you played it like you were some master from back in grade school playing Thumb Wars or something, and you'd this is what you'd moved on to. Some music boxes. All right, planting trees, can't complain. Thumb piano, interesting. Comes with a little bag. Again, I haven't used that, but you know what? There they are. A little rum. Little rum goes a long way. 21 and up. I don't know. Let's see here. Glass and some metal work, looks like. Probably some interesting things. Project 33. Haven't bought from them. All right, you know, it's kind of cool. Maybe you can get one with the Raven in it, just like that. Kind of neat. Sold that one, I guess, there, huh? Yeah. I guess that, oh, yeah, here they are. They have the sold out one. So I guess they just make one or two or just one, really. I don't even know. Pretty cool, though. But I haven't used them, so I can't, you know, speak for any of it. And will more businesses adopt Ravencoin? Well, I was over on Ravencoin's site, and I look at it, and project shares Nothing to click on. Virtual goods, oh, perfect. Exactly where we can go to find a list of all the Ravencoin shops that they know of, and then a little button that you can click on and say, hey, I use Ravencoin at my business, add me to the list. Is there anything to click on? Nothing. Nothing to click on. I like Ravencoin. I'm sitting on a stack of Ravencoin. Not financial advice. Do what's best for your pocket or pocketbook. Nothing I talk today about that is for, it's what I'm doing. But there is nothing in here. Nothing to click on. Nothing to, I want to learn more about land deeds. Can't click on anything to even take me to an article that can bring me anywhere to look to get this. Energy credits with Ravencoin. I mean, if I was Ravencoin, if I had this website, I would have links to everything, showing people all the different things that Ravencoin can be used for, just promoting Ravencoin, because we know that there are so many coins like Beam, right? I don't know anything about Beam, and I've been mining Ravencoin, I've been mining Neoxa, and I can't find out almost anything about them either, except for just small, tidbits. So I'm just saying that this should be better. And the other one is Neoxa, and here on their homepage, there should be banners. This should have what they're used for. If you click on this little link up here for game servers, this is where you use Neoxa, which is cool. And Rust is a cool game. It plays on Steam, and I like using Steam. But the truth is that this should have a clicked link with a video of some, buying something and then using it in the game, and, showing how awesome it was to use it in the game and why, wow, I could be using it in the game. And I'm going to click that button, right? Like, Minecraft, my son loves playing Minecraft. I like playing with him when we play Minecraft. He's always wanting this, or hey, can I get that? And I'm always saying no. I'm not going to use all my money on this. And well, here I am mining Neoxa, and I'm going to have some Neoxa. I could connect my wallet. I could buy something in the real world. Okay, I get it. It's a video game. It's real life playing a video game using virtual currency. But you get the point that I'm with my son, we're doing this thing, we're playing the game, we're using Neoxa in game, boom, boom, boom. Hey, we just bought that new this or that, this new map. Wow, we bought it with Neoxa. My son really has gotten into the mining a little bit. But nonetheless, this should be a video of playing on the server and how to interact with it and how amazing it's going to be. Instead of a little, small icon, this should be blown up. It should take half of the screen, and Rust should be on the other half. And coming soon is the store, because they're going to be launching that, and really talking about it, that people can feel that connection between crypto and real world and how you use these things. When I have to find a site that's a year old to see who's using, Ravencoin, it's not what I hoped. But maybe they'll change some things, and maybe they'll push it, but we'll see where they go. Anyway, let's get back on track. Let's look at some mining pool stats, and this one is Flux. So this is all just for the time capsule. Right now at 50.61 for the difficulty, and $1.27 for Flux. Let's look at Neoxa. Neoxa jumped up really hard, and that went nuts. This dip in here is when this dip happened here, but it's gone back up. So 28.44 and 1.1 cents right now for Neoxa. Let's look at Ravencoin. Good one to look at. Now this one, you can see Ravencoin just shot up. I mean, I'm talking just a day ago, even September 11th or 12th. That was Sunday. That was a day. But on the 11th, 3 days ago, it was, a little less, little more than what it is now, half of that, 75 compared to 124.09. And Ravencoin really seeing some positive movement at 7.1 cents, doing just fine. Ergo at 3.31 for difficulty, and you can see how that's jumped up quite a bit as well. And then the price has come down, and that is at 4.45 cents, $4.45. Now, I think a lot of people have been jumping off because they've been wanting to make sure they got their full payout before the Ethereum went away. Make sure you're checking the pools that you're using, that you know how to get your last bit of money out. Some will be a manual withdrawal. Some will automatically happen no matter what. Be mindful of that, that you know what you're doing with that, because in about 8 hours, this is going to happen. So it'll be what it'll be. But, you know, for me, when the merge happens, I think I'll move over to Zerg Pool or Z Pool, just because it's going to mine the most profitable coin in that algorithm. It's that whole set it and forget it. I love it. It makes it easy. Not sponsored, no affiliation. Just think it's going to be the easiest way to mine for now. Now, are you going to keep mining? I'd love to see that in the comments down below. I'm going to keep mining. I've been supplementing my mining with my job, so I've had that benefit. I was watching Red Panda. He said he was going to shut down for a couple days. I've seen some other bigger crypto YouTubers talk about how their electricity rate is just too high. At 13 and 14 cents, they will just not be able to survive it. I pay just over 10 cents, 10.2 cents base. I think that's what it is. So I am lucky, but I know a lot of people will probably, if they hadn't shut down already after Ethereum, price drop the way it did in this bear market, will definitely be shutting down after this, and we will see a flood of GPUs on the market. I don't know what the answer is just yet, to buy, to sell. I've kept all of mine, and I'm just going to run it till the wheels fall off. You know me. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at. I will not be on for the merge. I will probably do a video after the merge, watching some of these markets, watching some of this difficulty in these pools, and seeing where a lot of people, all of a sudden ramp up as people just come off of this. I think we're going to see another big push in about 3 days, when some people who bought miners forgot all about it, or really didn't pay much attention, and they're like, oh, snap, Ethereum's gone. And they're, another big push of people, or, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think it's going to be a little crazy, but we're going to be there, you and I, and we're going to live it. So anyway, everybody, I appreciate you all checking in. Like I said, I'll probably have a little video after the merge. I'll probably be watching, I don't know if Oscoin's going to have a live stream, or Son of a Tech, but I'll probably be checking out one of them. And then afterwards, I'll just be checking out the market. So if you haven't subscribed, hit the button over there. I'll check out one of my videos over there. And thanks for checking in. I'll see you a little later on tonight.